Hello everybody, I'm Michelle Lagernes from Zing Ocean Conservancy, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about what we do. So first off, where does our name come from? One definition for the word zing is having to do with positivity or enthusiasm. Our name also comes from our boat, Zing. It started in the Caribbean in 2017, where my husband Jonas and I lived on our sailboat Zing. We lived very simple lives on the ocean. We had no fridge, no shower, and only the sun as our energy source. We would sail, dive, free dive, spearfish, and surf. It wasn't hard to see the problem. Dead or bleached coral reefs and trash everywhere. And with our lives being pretty much dependent on the ocean, we felt like we were obligated to do something, to give back to the ocean. So we started Zing Ocean Conservancy, an organization and a movement, founded for the sole purpose of doing what we can to help the ocean. Help the ocean with positivity and enthusiasm. Help it with Zing. We decided to take Zing across the Atlantic, from the Caribbean to the Mediterranean, visiting several continents along the way, and assessing cultural norms, trash management, and marine education. These were very different everywhere we landed, and we even saw a lot of trash in the middle of the Atlantic. Unfortunately, right before we sailed back, 2 Category 5 hurricanes hit the Caribbean, leaving us without our home or our jobs. So we were forced to move back out for a while. We came up to northern Norway, where my husband Jonas is from, and met our now project manager Marika along the way in 2018. Here are our current board members. Jonas, who is a Norwegian skipper and in charge of our marketing. Me, Michelle, a U.S. skipper and marine ecologist. And Marika Anderson, who's our political scientist and project manager. The 3 of us work full-time in the maritime industry in Norway as well. So what exactly is the root of the problem? Here are just a few examples of the plastic we use every day. Most people's cars, computers, phones, toothbrushes, clothes, the list goes on, are made up of plastic. Well over 260 million tons of plastic is produced each year worldwide, and of this, 10% ends up in the ocean. To break it down even more, every minute worldwide, it is estimated that 15 tons of plastic is dumped into the ocean. Of this, 95% sinks to the ocean floor, 4% stays on or just below the surface in ocean currents, and 1% eventually makes it to beaches. If you couldn't tell already, this is a big problem. So this now brings us to what we are facing on a worldwide scale, and that is uncontrolled consumerism and improper management of single-use plastics. This problem has been difficult to manage, and it's costly and time-consuming even to figure out where to start to solve it. And let's face it, most of us don't have the extra time to put into solving the problem because we have lives, right? Well, this is where Zing Ocean Conservancy comes in. We realize that no matter what you are into, whether you love to go out into nature to observe its beauty, or you normally admire nature from afar and like to stay in the comfort of your own home or office, Zing Ocean Conservancy allows you to make a difference and be an ally of our ocean. We are just finishing a year-long project funded by Miljødirektoratet, where we went out every month with a new boat tourism company, cleaning remote islands around Tromsø. Since June 2018, we have cleaned up over 8 tons of trash from Norwegian shorelines. You may be asking yourself here, with 15 tons reaching the ocean every minute, how exactly are you guys making a difference? Well, we don't do these cleanups just to clean up. We take partners and volunteers out to show them how big this marine pollution issue is. Even in northern Norway, we are picking up 1 ton of trash every 5 hours on average, with less than 12 people. We are finding trash both from other countries and even from Norway itself, mainly from the fishing industry. With the help of the boat companies, we also provide a vessel for other organizations to do research on the trash we find. We can find out where almost every item comes from, and even a lot of times how it entered the ocean in the first place. And this brings us to the ultimate goal of Zing Ocean Conservancy. That goal is to teach others how we can reduce the amount of trash and plastic entering the ocean by promoting sustainable practices with both consumerism and waste management. We do this through education on board and through marketing via social media. And what else do we like to do? We love to be in the wild with wild animals, and we love to be out in nature. With every cleanup we do, we realize more and more as the plastic pollution problem increases worldwide, the fewer encounters we will be able to have with these amazing animals. They are being heavily impacted by marine pollution. Here are just a few examples of marine animals harmed by plastic pollution worldwide. And guess what? A lot of these animals are a part of the very food chain for which we are on top of. It is now thought that every human on Earth now has high amounts of plastic particles in their bodies. We are expanding our organization more now and are becoming involved with education of younger children, volunteers, paying tourists, and businesses. We are asking for a small donation of 50,000 Norwegian kronos for the formation of a corporate membership with Zing Ocean Conservancy. This will allow for you and your employees to come out and clean up with us, and/or will fund volunteers to be able to go out to clean up while we clean up in your company's name. What we can offer you is a chance to get recognized as having an eco-friendly status for helping a nonprofit, a fun team-building opportunity for you and your employees, and we market our success with every company and organization that comes out or funds us. This picture on the right is from our cleanup last week with Thomas Farthing London. They donate 10% of their profits to our organization. For us, you are funding our continued education, pop-up cleanups, and other opportunities to make our environment a better place. Most importantly, you are giving others the opportunity to enjoy free loop sleeve while gaining the satisfaction of knowing they have taken part in making our outdoor environment a better place. We thank you so much for your time and consideration and invite you to be an ally of our ocean with us. Please feel free to contact us via email or through our social media platforms. Thank you for your attention and have a wonderful day.